Ladies and gentlemen of Germany, it's me, NYSEinstein, from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Kind of like a half and half hair day. What is the next shoe to drop? We came in this morning, this market was down over some stuff going on in Europe. Your guys' market got slammed last night also. Not sure if it's manufacturing or what, but it just felt when we came in and the spiders were down 1870 and the market looked like about a down 150 open. It felt like that people were just looking for an excuse to sell the market. We talked last week that approaching the 18,000, the big spike from February 11th into the end of the quarter, oil hitting 40, that we had hit resistance at every level. 2020, I think it was, in the spiders, 18,000 in the Dow, 40 in the oil. And even though I thought maybe we're going to get a little bit of a pullback, but these were buying opportunities, I'm just not clear on it. I love the fact that oil has come in almost $5 from that high. Okay? Saudis came out with some news today. Midday, turned that market around. I think the market sold off on Europe. It sold off hard once again. We've re-engaged the oil trade. Sold off hard on oil. Okay? It may have been across the board. I didn't really analyze it that much. I just came in. It looked strong. It opened down and stayed down most of the day. At one point during the day, some OPEC stuff came out about Saudi Arabia and the oil and this and that. And oil firmed up, ended actually going positive for a little bit of the day. And that made our market go from down about $1.20 to maybe down 60. But in the evening, it felt like they were breaking the market. There was a big rebalance today. The directionality was not really there. The market posted out at 345, down about 95 points, and just started to break, okay? It just felt like people were taking this opportunity. Granted, look, people who stayed out of the market, who got hurt in January, who got back in February, are here to take profits at this level, right? You've got a 12% rally off of February's 11 lows. You've got the end of the first quarter. Apparently something like 90% of the investors who invested money in February made money into March. So if these guys are short-term investors, quarterly investors or whatnot, they may be taking profits at this level. For me, the beginning of April felt like, okay, are we going to see an influx of money? It felt like nothing was going to take this market down over the last couple of days. Right? I told you about that big trade, the VIX trade versus the Dow, and that the VIX were going to pop and the market was going to sell off. We didn't see that. A lot of people got caught in that trade and had to get squeezed out. But today the market broke, whether it was Europe, whether it was oil or whatnot. It felt like they were looking for an excuse to sell it, and they sold it with intent. They sold it with determination. So we closed right off the lows of the day. I kind of think that tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. So closed down 133 points. Oil ended up rallying at the end, and the market sold off. So that meant that the equity market and the sell-off in that was more important than what was going on in oil. It's amazing. Within one day, we can disengage the oil trade. We can ride with it for a while and then completely separate from it. So tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I think we're going to see a lot of stuff happen coming up, even though it is a sort of an economic, data-ly, anemic week. That's not particularly good English. We're going to see some stuff happen this week. I'm tired. I'm going home.